What's up, guys? Kitbash here, coming at you with another video. This time it is of the Marvel Legends Lady Deadpool figure that I kitbashed with the Marvel Select Lady Deadpool figure. If you follow my Instagram, I posted on there that I had got the Marvel Select, and I wanted to put them together because there was pieces of each that I like, more pieces of another that I like because it's more in scale for me. I really didn't plan on doing this kit bash. Like, I really planned on having a Marvel Select Lady Deadpool in my collection because I heard some things and I heard it was a pretty good figure, so I just really wanted to get that one in there. And it was, honestly, it is a good figure, but mine broke. Mine broke a couple times, so at that point I was just over it. I didn't want to, I'm taking some deep breaths right now. I didn't want to fix it because I was going to do the magnet trick and just swap the hands with magnets, but I didn't want to do that. And then I found this one for $10, so it just came together, really. I really like the swap. It really makes this figure look so much better. Even with I swapped the hair too. The other hair is cool, like it's nice, but it just didn't articulate. And I didn't want to go through the process of making it articulate. So once I got the Marvel Select one in my hand and I did everything I did, swapping the hair was actually the last piece that I did. Everything is just glued on. Just a heat and pop, really. Anything technical about it, not gonna say not technical, but the most technical part was trimming this harness here. I had to trim that harness because the Marvel Select. I had to trim the harness, the belt, and these leg harnesses too. The Marvel Select Lady Deadpool figure is bigger than this figure. This figure is really small, so compared to the Select one. So I just had to trim some pieces. I trimmed these straps and these legs were really long, so I just trimmed them and tucked them in. The belt too, I cut a pouch out. You can see right there. I cut that. Don't mind that paint. I was doing some dial stuff. I trimmed a pouch out, and these I just cut them loose and measured them and glued them down. And I use this for extra support, just so it doesn't pop off. That's something new I'm trying too. But yeah, this too. This is like my favorite part from the Lady Deadpool figure. This heart with the Deadpool logo is just pretty. It's pretty sick to me. And I attached that I drilled a hole. I just matched up the drill to this peg right here. I drilled a hole in her back, and then it just pops in. It falls out really easy. So, and I don't want to glue it in. I like that it moves just so nothing breaks. But if you press it in firm enough, it'll stay. The only thing I don't like about this figure is the swords. The swords are really small for her hands, and I don't like that. So I might they fall right out, like it's crazy. So I am going to be swapping her original swords back on. I just have to figure out how to save this. I'm gonna figure out how to save this because I put the other sword in here and it stops like right here. So I have to figure out a way to swap that over. Yeah, this figure came together pretty nice, actually. Like, it came together a lot better than I thought. I didn't think it was going to be... I thought it was going to be more tedious than it was because I had to trim. But once I, put everything on the figure first, as far as this and the belt. Like, I took this torso off, popped the arms off, and I put the harness on and a belt just to see how everything would fit. And once I put everything on, I heated it up just to make it malleable, and let me take this off. I squeezed everything together so it would fit right. That's how I knew where to cut and everything to cut off. The Marvel Select, she has a dagger here, but the dagger interfered with the articulation, so I just kept it off. If you was to bend her leg like this, it would always get stuck on this. So I just took the little knife off. It really didn't. It kind of made her, her right side? It made her right side look heavier than the left. So, once I took it off, it bothered me to take it off, but once I did it, it made more sense. But yeah, this figure, it's better now to me, now that I've swapped all the pieces over. I like it a lot more than, because this basic Marvel Legends Lady Deadpool figure it's lacking. And this will not stay on. I might have to glue this. It's really lacking though, and the Marvel Select is nice, but the articulation's kind of funky in the hips, and some stuff's loose, and I don't know. I just like to kit bash Marvel Legends and Marvel Select sometimes, if they make sense. Like if the pieces can coherently swap over, then I'll do it. Like the Star-Lord was pretty dope to do, and her articulation's not hindered either. Like, even at the chest, I moved my whole background. Even at the chest, it's not hindered. The swords might get in the way a little bit, but she still, like, moves her head and everything, the hair. And that's one thing I wanted to swap the hair over because it just gets out the way. No matter what you're doing, it gets out the way. But yeah, I like to swap my Marvel Select figures with my Legends if the pieces make sense. Like Star-Lord, I did Star-Lord, Cable, and somebody else I can't remember. But if the pieces make sense, I will swap them over, depending on the figure. And I know it's kind of weird because the Marvel Selects are like $25 and it's an entire figure, but I'm an articulation guy, and I much prefer articulation over like aesthetics. Like, I'm cool with my figure articulating better than it looks, if that makes sense. Like, I love articulation because I love to pose my figures, pull them off the shelf, and I pose them and I do things. And like a Marvel Select to me is like, it's pretty much, it's like a McFarlane to me. So it has articulation, but it's limited, if you get what I mean. I just really like to pose my figures and do stuff with them. So articulation is number one. So it's number one for me, personally. But yeah, this figure is really dope now. I really like this figure, and this sword got stuck. I really like this Lady Deadpool figure a lot more, and I really passed on it every time I saw it, because to me, it's not worth $20. It's not a $20 figure. It's the clearance figure all day. But yeah, and let me know what you think about this one. Like, comment, subscribe, you know, all that good stuff. Maybe we can get like 50 likes on this one. Let's see. I like this figure a lot. Whoa. She has a problem standing up, though. That's the one thing I don't like about the female Marvel Legends. This is actually one of my, not my first major female Marvel Legends Kitbash, but I've only done like 2 or 3, I think, maybe. Because I really don't like the female Marvel Legends figures like that. They're not that good to me. They could be better. They could be a lot better. They're really limited in a lot of aspects, but conversation for another video. But yeah, I'll just give you a little tour around this figure really quick. Everything, I feel like everything goes together pretty good. I might have to do some touch-up paint in places, like right here. It's a little red in there. And on the back of the belt, too, it's red right there. Get this out the way again. It's red right there. So I just do little touch-ups here and there. And I might glue these on, these swords, because they pop off way too easy. But yeah, Kitbash Lady Deadpool with the Marvel Select Lady Deadpool figure. Let me know what you think about this in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'm out.